Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my like 5 most luxurious fragrances, or at least to me these fragrances all smell very luxurious, very expensive. They do smell equivalent to their price tag, which is higher. So like I said, this is a luxury video, so all of the fragrances, all the 5 fragrances are in the more luxury price range. So to me, if you guys asked me, like, you want to spend your coin, but you want to have a fragrance that actually smells worth that coin, these are the fragrances that I am going to recommend to you. Now, I do want to say this isn't a countdown, like I don't have like one that smells the most luxurious. This is just my 5 recommendations for the most luxurious smelling perfumes. So I'm going to start out with my signature scent. This is Christian Dior's Gris Dior. It smells to me like France. Like, it literally smells like somebody very high fashion that's running around Paris and is just effortlessly beautiful. Like, that is the word that I'm going to use to describe this fragrance. It is effortlessly beautiful. It's not trying too hard, it's not too intense, it's not sweet, it's not in your face, but it is effortlessly beautiful, which is how I imagine a very rich woman running around Paris to smell like. Like, this is what that woman wears. Rose, patchouli, it's very watery. There's a real watery vibe to a lot of the amazing Christian Dior fragrances. Like, they have a very translucent, watery, splashy kind of feeling to them, which definitely Gris Dior has that. It's a beautiful rose patchouli scent with some oak moss in there, some amber I think too, but to me guys, it's a rose patchouli oak moss scent that's got a very watery vibe to it, and it's stunning. There's a beautiful freshness there as well, a slight powderiness, but like I said, effortlessly beautiful is Gris Dior from Christian Dior. Okay, so my next fragrance, you guys know I talk about the House of Parfums de Marly a lot, but if I had to recommend one perfume from them that smells very luxurious, very expensive, and is worth your coin, this one is Dalinar Exclusive. Now, you guys know already how much I love the original, but I would say that the exclusive version smells more expensive. It is probably more worth the price tag than the original, I would say, but it is stunning. And you guys, if you like sweet scents, if you like really feminine, like very, let me say this is very, very feminine. This is like the scent of a woman. It is syrupy, it's smooth, it's creamy stuff, but very, very sweet. To me, this one is very sweet. I actually wore this fragrance on Valentine's Day, which, you know, if you wear a fragrance on Valentine's Day, that it is the shit. And I wore this fragrance on Valentine's Day because that's how much I love it. Dalinar Exclusive. Like I said, I love the original, but the exclusive to me smells a lot more rich and dense and worth that money. It's got rose, it's got vanilla, it's got lychee. It's just beautiful, guys. If you didn't like the original, I feel like you may like the Dalinar Exclusive because it's a lot smoother. It's a lot more sweet and creamy, and it doesn't have that rhubarb note in here that the original has, which some people didn't like that vibe to it. Some people didn't like that soapy kind of tart rhubarb note, which I love. I really do love it. But I feel like if you didn't like that, you would like the exclusive version. So Dalinar Exclusive from Parfums de Marly is definitely worth its price tag, and it does smell luxurious to me. Okay, so next up is one from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this one is Oud Satin Mood, which you guys know how much I love this fragrance because I have talked about it quite a lot on my channel. It's beautiful. It definitely smells rich to me. It smells expensive, it smells luxurious. It's rose, it's oud, it's vanilla, it's violet, it's benzoin. It's very, very sweet. It's just a rose and oud combination wrapped in a beautiful blanket of sweetness. And I always say that when I describe this fragrance because it really is. The rose and oud is just perfectly done. The oud is not too overpowering whatsoever. I definitely have some fragrances that are rose oud combinations that are strong and you can really smell that oud. To me, this one is just perfection, and it really does smell luxurious. It makes me feel very sexy and very, it makes me feel special and it makes me feel sexy and like I am literally the best smelling person in this entire world. So Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So next up, I could not decide which one I wanted to choose from the House of Guerlain. I have here Angelique Noir, and I also have Tonker Imperial. Now I couldn't pick, like I said, which one smells more luxurious to me and which one is worth it, but I'm going to describe them both, so maybe you guys, that'll be your decision making. So Angelique Noir, I just can't wait to start wearing Angelique Noir again, because it was one of my favorites, like in the last winter. It was one of my favorite fragrances to wear. It's a cozy vanilla scent with a bit of a greenness to it. There's definitely a green vibe in the beginning, which I don't really like green fragrances, but I do really like this one. If you just work with it a little bit, it does kind of transform and take you on a little journey of being a little bit of a bitter green vanilla in the beginning to a very sexy, cozy, warm, just very, very warm vanilla, very cozy and very luxurious. So Angelique Noir to me is just absolutely stunning and definitely worth its price tag. And so is Tonker Imperial. Tonker Imperial smells like butterscotch, smooth, a little bit smoky. Oh, it's just so heavenly, this one. It really is heavenly, guys. So if you like more smooth scents, maybe a little bit more of the tonka bean vibe, like a tonka bean, butterscotch, like toffee, like that sort of thing. Toffee is a good word to describe this one. Like a real natural smelling toffee. Yes, that's kind of what this smells like. So if that's your, like, that sounds like more like you, go for Tonker Imperial. But if you like more of a maybe mature scent with a beautiful, like, warming, cozy vanilla, this is for you. Angelique Noir is just gorgeous. So those were definitely two fragrances from Guerlain that I think definitely smell, they smell like their price tag for sure. And then the last fragrance that I have here is from Giorgio Armani, and this one is Rose Darby. Now this is also a rose oud combination like the Maison Francis Kurkdjian, but this is a little bit less sweet and a little bit more Middle Eastern smelling, whereas this one doesn't really smell Middle Eastern to me at all. Armani's Rose Darby smells a little bit Middle Eastern. It's definitely got, oh my god guys, it's absolutely gorgeous. It almost has a little bit of a chocolatey smell to it, a little bit similar to Noir de Noir from Tom Ford, which I actually just remembered that I have that fragrance and I could have included it in this list as well. But if I could only pick one rose oud combination, it would be the Armani Prive's Rose Darby. Like this one really does smell equivalent to its price tag. Definitely smells expensive, you guys. Like this one definitely does. It's rose and oud and there's a bit of a spiciness to it. And there's also a sweetness from the beautiful vanilla note in here, but it never goes too sweet. It never goes too gourmand. This one is definitely your sweeter rose oud combo, very jammy and syrupy rose, like very much so. Whereas this one is a lot more of that expensive, like high fashion, like definitely high fashion. In your Christian Louboutins, like don't mess with me sort of vibe, that's this fragrance. Whereas this one's more like sensual, a little bit mysterious kind of thing. So yes, Rose Darby from Armani Prive, definitely check it out. It smells expensive, it smells luxurious. So those were my picks, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video of my top recommendations for like luxury fragrances. I definitely own quite a few like luxury smelling fragrances or luxury brand fragrances, but these would definitely be my picks. If you guys wanted to spend your money but you weren't really sure where to put it, these would be the fragrances that I would definitely recommend first. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will list everything down below and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!